up, man?
Good, man.
Minutes,
It's going down.
Chilling.
Yeah. So, whole another week, yo.
Another week. What's up, people? What's going on?
What's up? You know what? This is
Timothy Dark, and this is,
of course, your boy Kevon Tyrre.
Yes.
And together, this is
Dark Music Television.
This is a brand new show for all the unsigned independent acts here in the Las Vegas Valley, in the country, and all around the world.
In the known universe.
Oh man, we still going with the universe? Can we go with the galaxy first?
All right,
the galaxy, and then the universe?
Yes.
We don't even know what's up in our galaxy yet. Can we get that? You know what I mean?
That's the only one way to find out. Send us your videos.
See, that's what it is right there, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, well, go ahead.
No. Without further ado, this show, should we explain to them what we do?
Oh yeah, easy, man. Go ahead.
Every week we bring you unsigned artist videos from around the world. From any genre: rock, hip hop, punk, R&B, folk, whatever you love.
Country, EDM, bluegrass. You know what I mean? Funk. Well, we said funk already.
Yeah, say it again.
Well, you know, I'm an R&B guy. I'll say country one more time because I know the boss lady loves country so much. Yeah, so sad.
There you go.
She just wants the Bronco Billy somebody.
Can we get a
that's a whole nother story. Right. So thank you guys for checking us out. Go ahead and hit us up with a like, comment, and share. And if you like any of the artists that you do, at the end of the episode, we always have a poll that you can go check out. So make sure at the end of the thing, you hit us up and you'll know what's going down. So, with that said, why don't we get to the first video, baby? What's going on?
Okay, the first video is, drum roll please. So we found somebody to introduce the first video for us. It's a lovely lady named Carmen. She's a beautiful waitress at the Rusty Putter.
Shout out to the Rusty Putter and out there in Henderson, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Putter.
Appreciate y'all love and all the respect y'all put us out
much.
there. We appreciate y'all. So, with no further ado, Carmen, take it away.
The next video is by DERMONE, aka D007. The song is called Time Out from his album Excelsior.
Dad, when did you know you wanted to be an MC?
I don't know. I think I was about 8 or 9 years old. First time I heard Lottie Dottie, Slick Rick, and I became addicted to the music, to everything, breakdancing, the whole culture just pulled me in, you know.
With brothers just rapping for fun. Then we learn to master the data that we spat off the tongue, and how to rearrange the flows with different patterns of drums. Now the question, what's in your wallet, like Capital One in New York ratchets. But nowadays ratchets, the actions of some below class don't have to be slumped. But where I stay around the way, some say the trap where you from. California call it the hood, the difference actually none. It's universal linguistics that explain different ways to see the same sickness. But we don't paint the same pictures. Was the time you couldn't talk it if you didn't live it. Used to have to be authentic, now the whole game shifted like an earthquake hit it. So many lanes out to claim first place in it. You couldn't stand a chance in the first place. Quit it, bending over backwards. Flow is massive, magnetic, just the total package. Let me find out. When I speak, you should listen. Hold up, time out. Get on your feet, pay attention, blow your mind out. CDs, I paint a vision, let it shine out. I got this shit they've been missing, let me find out. When I speak, you should listen. Hold up, time out. Get on your feet, pay attention, blow your mind out. CDs, I paint a vision, let it shine out. I got this shit that they've been missing. Yo, what's your life about? What you living like? You busy sticking to a script that you didn't write? They like original, don't know fact from fictional. Don't be that predictable, damn that's despicable. Rap missing the old factor, cause there ain't too much giving the old after. You have to come better than that shit. Instead of this half spit, work on that and maybe you'll get better with practice. Try refreshing your tactics, giving people something new, something new. A lot of rappers say my method is madness, cause I'm the only spitter selling raw. They say why do it when everything else on the market is diluted? I'm giving mental soul food, take your time to it. Other rappers fast food, you can drive through it. But this for your wig, stick to your ribs, hold that. We gon' make history, kid. Let me find out. When I speak, you should listen. Hold up, time out. Get on your feet, pay attention, blow your mind out. CDs, I paint a vision, let it shine out. I got this shit that they've been missing, let me find out. When I speak, you should listen. Hold up, time out. Get on your feet, pay attention, blow your mind out. CDs, I paint a vision, let it shine out. I got this shit that they've been missing. Just a prisoner of rap. The garbage they be kicking, we ain't listening to that. Cause considering the fact I know it's some niggas who ain't listening to me. To each his own, that don't make a difference to me. Still I rock top level, all my real niggas agree. Double big dog in the mic, that little nigga's a flea. Some might say I'm being disrespectful. You will only get respect where respect due. They kept true, nowadays that's a select few. Y'all seeking refuge, my name ain't Wyclef, fool. Might not be what you consider successful, I'm yet to collect the revenue. I feel I'm due, however, do you understand? Every time I make another jam, I get a couple. Nah, let me chill, I'm a humble man. Rapping knots in a rubber band. Didn't have to find another plan, cause now we got the game bubbling. Y'all in trouble, man. Find out. When I speak, you should listen. Hold up, time out. Get on your feet, pay attention, blow your mind out. See with these, I paint a vision, let it shine out. I got the shit that they been missing, let me find out. When I speak, you should listen. Hold up, time out. Get on your feet, pay attention, blow your mind out. See with these, I paint a vision, let it shine out. I got the shit that they been missing, let me find out. Then hold up, time out. Blow your mind out. And let it shine out. Let me find out. The whole of time out. Blow your mind out. Let it shine out. I got this shit that they've been missing.
Wow. Yeah, it was beautiful up there. I feel you, man. Yeah. Yo, shout out to my man DERMONE. Yo, that was fire, dude.
Yo, that remind me of old school Mobb Deep. Like
that is
exactly
rawness, right, you know? right.
Yeah.
I like what you said before because you said it was like a match between like Mobb Deep and Q-Tip.
Yeah, like a Tribe Called Quest kind of beat.
Yeah.
With that Mobb Deep raw, you know, Queens flavor.
I feel that.
You know?
I feel that. You know, because y'all from Queens anyway. Y'all from Queens, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, because there was Tribe Called Quest and then was from Queens.
Y'all from Queens.
Mobb Deep's from Queens, right? They got the little Queens Love Connect.
Because they had that Hennessy song, remember?
That's right. Yeah, HNIC.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. Which will not say, but all the hip hop cats know what we talking about.
R.I.P. Prodigy.
R.I.P. man, we miss you, baby.
Yeah, brother.
All right, but next up, yo, I think we got one of our first interviews on the show, right?
Yes, and it's from a professional wrestler.
I didn't even know you were down with wrestling like that.
Down with wrestling, brother.
You know what? That explains the gun show, right? Go ahead, man.
A little bit. My guns are not as big as this brother right here.
Obviously, you still trying to suplex somebody.
I'm trying to catch up to him.
That's right. So I feel you there, man. So go ahead.
Okay, this interview is from the wrestling legend Kris Michaels.
Go ahead, check out some history and learn some stuff. Before I pity the fool. Go ahead, man. Check it out.
I started wrestling, kind of the love for it started when I was serving in the U.S. Army. I was stationed at Fort Polk, Louisiana, and they had Mid-South Wrestling on, NWA Wrestling on, and it was what, you know, I would watch on the weekend, because out there, they don't have, as you say, a lot of TV stations, at least that, and not in the 80s. You know, cable wasn't that big then, it was just getting started. So it was just watching either fishing shows, wrestling, or high school sports. And I'm not gonna watch somebody's, you know, a VHS version of high school sports. I mean, guys like going to someone's house and watching the game. I'm not gonna do that. So wrestling was it. And Ric Flair, Dr. Death Steve Williams, Jake the Snake, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Hacksaw Butch Reed, Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express. It's just, you know, those guys, you know, they all had their gimmicks, they all had their personas and stuff, but they made it exciting. My very first match was in this crappy heavy metal bar. And the ring was set up inside. It was kind of a small place. Wasn't a big crowd. It was more like a, you know, our first match just to get our feet wet kind of thing. It was actually the first time we ever got into the wrestling ring. Because where I trained was not in a wrestling ring. Well, these kids are getting a ring, and now they're training and they're going to these places. They should feel it lucky, because when I was breaking in, I was in a garage. And it was matting on the floor, a and had a wood foundation, some 2x4s and plywood, and the mat that you would see like at a college wrestling, you know, where the guys do collegiate wrestling.
Sounds like Stu Hart's dungeon.
It was a dungeon because back then they trained guys to go to Japan and Puerto Rico, and their rings are stiff anyway. So they wanted you to be able to take a bump, and just imagine learning how to take a back bump on this. You got to get over that. That's a psychological thing. But now, you know, if I slip, boom, I'm automatically adjust myself. Well, for what I got out of the working match, Bam Bam was one. But it was a thrill to be in the ring with Ric Flair and The Undertaker and Sergeant Slaughter getting beat up by the Iron Sheik when he was Colonel Mustafa, and all the guys wrestling, Paul Orndorff, Don the Rock Morocco, Cactus Jack, and who never beat me, by the way. I was counted out of the ring. So Cactus Jack, Mick Foley, you never beat me. I was just counted out. So you never pinned me, I should say. You did win the match, but you never pinned me for the 1, 2, 3. So remember that. And now you can't wrestle, so find it lucky, pal. You're lucky.
You hear that, Mick?
You're lucky because
Cactus Jack, whatever identity you going by.
That's right. Dude Love.
Dude Love.
See, now Dude Love, we would probably get along. I put a bandana on, and you know, we'd run around with daisies doing flower power crap. That'd be kind of a throwback to the '70s.
Then you got Mankind.
I don't know where that dirty sock is first, so I don't want that.
Socko?
That's right. I have no idea where the sock is. It matters not who my opponent is, because he will fall victim to the splendid slap.
You hear that?
And then it'll be lights out. So whether it is myself or simply Splendid Bobby C, and I'm not in my character voice, this is real. So whoever it is in BWF, prepare yourself, get stretched out, go online, check your Blue Cross Blue Shield status, because on March 2nd, whoever I step into the ring with is going to know why we are splendid.
You heard it here first on social media shows. My man Chris Michaels. Thank you, brother.
My pleasure. My pleasure. My brother. My July guy.
Always.
My cancer crab.
Always.
Yes, yes.
Cancerians for life.
That's it.
Wow, that was a dope interview.
Yes,
I learned
very insightful.
so much more about wrestling than I know before.
All I knew was that he smacked people and he beat people up and he talked a lot of mess, you know, and he smacked it to a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. You know, but much respect to you, man. I would never mess with that cat in any alley,
Chris,
anywhere in life.
You're an awesome dude. Thank you for taking the time out to give me that interview.
Right.
That was actually shot behind the scenes at Evan Ginsberg's show.
Okay.
So I was doing the show and I got off the show to do that.
Which explains why he had the famous Last Days of Dark swag.
Yes.
Right?
Get yours at timothydark.net.
Of course, man. You know what? Get your Last Days of Dark right there, baby. I feel you.
But you know what? It's not about me right now. This is about this man right here.
See.
He has his own merch.
Right,
and we also have a live performance from my man Kevon Tyrre.
Yeah. All right, so this would be an absolute. We was just over there at the SUNCOAST this past Saturday.
It was awesome.
Yep, thank you guys for hanging out. Of course, much love to the social media shows team for being a part of it. So since I don't like talking about myself that much, just take it away, man.
I'll do it. This is an awesome performance from my boy right here, Kevon Tyrre. Check it out.
Come on, man, get this little for tonight. Have a good time. Now make some noise up in here, yo.
Everybody's out of breath. It's such a good time.
You know what? I'm out of breath. I'm having a good time. I ain't gonna front on that, man. We still got another set, y'all, so please give love to these bartenders, give love to these servers, make sure they're grooving out and having a great time. But in the meantime, in between...
Baby, come on. See, we're all out of camera now. We're almost out of camera frame. We're tripping.
Wow. That performance got me open, man. I'm like, about to jump on stage too, man.
You know what?
That was dope.
I'm damn near winded right now. Damn near winded.
Time out.
Right. On stage, it's not a problem. In regular life,
funny though.
I feel like an old man.
When I'm on stage, I do all kind of shit. And
right.
I do it. Why is that? Adrenaline.
It's that adrenaline, man. It's always the adrenaline.
Gotta be the shoes.
Yeah, it's just you know how it is. You just amp and you're going, and you're like maybe the only singer, or you got someone doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of stuff going down, and the energy's just right there.
And you got the band behind you, and you got your backup singer next to you.
Right. And then you got the audience, and they're feeding you stuff.
Yeah.
And when you're pushing so much out, and then it comes back, and you're just like,
it's like an out of body experience.
It's almost like that because when everything's right, you just feel like the Hulk. You're just like, like you just could smash anything.
You feel like a wrestler.
See, there you go. Yep. Put the smack down on that candy.
That's right.
That's right. So,
can you smell what Kevon is cooking?
Got the eyebrow and everything.
There you go.
See?
I can't do that. I can't do that.
A whole lot of Spock episodes. Right. But all right. So that is our show for the day.
Yes.
All right. Of course. Obviously, that was my performance at the SUNCOAST.
Yes.
So
awesome
right. Before that, we had the interview from the legend wrestler who was
Kris Michaels. Thank you, Kris, for doing that. I love you, man. Shout out.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
And of course, we started our show with a great cat from New York. We have some great hip hop stuff. Whose name
that was
is
my man, DERMONE Warren. Thank you, D.
Right.
For sending that New York City style.
Yes, sir. So any of y'all who want to come through, you have a performance, you have an interview, got some videos you want to give, please hit us up. info@socialmediashows.com right there below, or you can hit us up at the website at
socialmediashows.com/dark-music-television.
There you go. So you get all the info, all the things you need to do to submit your video. It must be in MP4 format. Please, no YouTube links.
No links.
Right? Please, none of that. We need the actual MP4.
File.
Yes, we need the whole thick ass fucking file with the link this long.
Yes.
We need all that so we can compress it. Obviously, Dropbox is appreciated, etc., etc. All right. So with that said, Joe, you know what? We're gonna have a great week.
We have an awesome week.
We got some great artists up here for y'all.
We got coming up. We have our first international video.
Oh yeah, we should. Shout out to that. Right, we're gonna talk about who that is tomorrow, though.
But you'll see
but you gonna see what it is.
Yeah.
We gave a teaser earlier in the week, so we're gonna go ahead and premiere that tomorrow. But of course, until then, man, it's your boy Kevon, Tyrre, and of course, our host with the most,
Timothy Dark,
and this is
Dark Music Television.
We'll catch y'all tomorrow, noontime, Pacific Standard Time. Go ahead, hit us a like and a comment in all the social medias we're on.
Hit me up, hit him up.
Yeah,
His social media shows up. Show us some love.
We'll give it back, man. We'll bring the word to you.
Let us bring the world to you.
You got this. We're out of here.
Peace.
Yo, my style infectious, like binge watching Netflix. I never hold back, no filter, cause I'm reckless. Leave your ass breathless, like lung flow dispense.